Hi, this is Chris Marabella with Marabella Commercial Finance, Net Lease TV. We're here at the Mortgage Bankers Convention 2017, February 20th, San Diego. I'm here with Jay Grenfell of
Partner Engineering and Science.
Partner Engineering and Science. Him and Jay's partner, RC, are the first people I think of when I'm thinking of environmental phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. And I'm just going to ask Jay a couple questions. Jay, what are some of the red flags that a buyer, agent, developer should be looking at on a retail type single tenant property like a Walgreens, CVS, Jack in the Box, 7-Eleven?
You know, the biggest issue with net lease properties is that they're usually corner lots, right?
Yes.
So corner lots historically mean old gas stations, and so that's probably going to be the number one concern. Believe it or not, there's still a lot of sites where there's gas stations that were removed prior to the 70s, and the tanks could still be in the ground. Or if they were removed, they probably didn't do some type of environmental sampling.
So can a buyer or someone analyzing a retail property, can they look at the conclusion page, or do you think that's kind of limited? Or does that give you a good feel for what's happening with the property?
I feel like, you know, the executive summary in any report should have all the information you need as a reader. If it doesn't, it might not be the best report. But certainly if you're buying a property, you should read the report in its entirety.
What is a phase 1 and phase 2 costing these days? If I'm a buyer of a net lease property and I control the environmental, or the lender controls the environmental, what can I expect to pay for a phase 1 and phase 2? And what's the difference between a phase 1, phase 2, and phase 3?
So ballpark phase 1 cost is around $2K.
About $2,000.
Your average phase 2 is going to be around $10K. There are other scopes that are less or more, but that's a good average. So phase 1 is really just a site visit, some historical research, some regulatory research. If we think there's an issue, you go into a phase 2, that's environmental sampling, typically soil and groundwater and soil vapor sampling. Then the phase 3 moves into a remediation
Plan. Yes. So now, how can somebody contact you, Jay or RC or anybody in your team, to get a quote on a phase 1, phase 2, phase 3? And how can they call you by phone, email?
Yeah,
you have a website.
We have a great website, and there's a ton of resources on our website. So if you're curious about these environmental issues or other due diligence issues, you know, Alta surveys, zoning reports, property condition assessments. Maybe not as important in a net lease situation, but if you're curious about all those, it's all online.
How much does the zoning report cost these days?
You know, somewhere $700, $800.
It's a great deal.
Yeah,
And you do all this. You get the zoning. You call the city. You do all that.
We do all that research.
For $700.
Yes.
That's a great deal, no doubt about it. Because I know trying to get through the cities can be a real pain.
Yeah.
You guys do all that.
Yeah, you know, it's great. A lot of people really value the one call for multiple services, and so we try to be that person.
So now, did you give them your number and your email?
Yeah. So
and your website.
Yeah. So my number is 415-992-3755, and I'm always picking up the phone because that's how we do business. So
no doubt about that.
Responsiveness is very important.
You got to pick up that phone.
And if you go to our website and do a search for San Francisco, that's where I'm based. You can find my email address. Yep.
Excellent. So I'm Chris Marabella, Marabella Commercial Finance. We specialize in arranging financing net lease properties. You can call me anytime. You can text me, call me on my cell, 760-803-6464. If you want to watch more of these informative videos on net lease, you can go to our net lease TV in our about section. Just go to www.marabella.finance.com. This is Chris Marabella with Marabella Commercial Finance, and my friend here, Jay, Partners Engineering. And we'll see you soon. Thanks again.
Check out the website.
Check out the website.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thanks, Chris.
Thanks, Jay.
Yep.